Hi everyone, welcome to Matter Hmong Girl. It's the girl Emmy, and it's just me today. So as you guys can see, I'm outside and it's a little breezy, so hopefully y'all can't hear too much of the background or like the birds chirping in the back, but it's so nice that I really just want to sit outside and do a podcast episode. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Um, where do we start? If you are a new listener, welcome to Madam Mongrel. If you're returning, welcome back. Thanks for always tuning in, girlies. And we are on episode 58. Why are these birds chirping so loud? Oh my God. Hopefully, I don't hear that too much. But welcome to episode 58. Everyone's faking it, including me. Basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. Like everyone in life is faking it. We fake it until we make it. And that is me as of right now, as of currently. Everyone looks like they have it together, but really they don't. Everyone's just faking it. We're all faking it, including me. And what I mean by that is basically like when someone's like, "Oh my God, how are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm doing so good." And just like basic convos like that where you let me gather up my energy and answer them in the best way possible, all that stuff. It's like we're just really faking it at this point. So what we're going to be covering this episode is why we fake it, when it helps and when it hurts, and learning to be more real just in life in general. So yeah, an example of like faking is we're like calm on the inside, right? For example, like at work when everything is like just going so crazy and everything is just so much going on, but in the outside, like you look really, really calm, but the inside you're like freaking out. That's basically one example of like faking it. Like, oh, everything's fine, everything's great. Oh yeah, I'm completely okay. Like at my previous workplace, they're always like me, you make it seem like it's so, like, you're always so calm. Like, when everything's, like, stressful, you seem like you're completely fine. You're always smiling. It looks great. I'm like, yeah, I'm just faking it. Like, inside, I'm like, fuck, like, goddamn. But then outside, I'm just like, yeah, oh my God, yeah, yeah. Like, my professional little, welcome to da 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 da, like, all that professional stuff. But really, on the inside, I'm like, shit, why is it so windy? Like, just like right now, I'm like, fuck, it's hella windy. Should I just go inside? But on the outside, I'm just like talking like everything is fine. So, yeah, I recently saw this TikTok video where it was like me and my girl practicing our what was it? Our greetings or something when we go out, and the ones where it's just like, "Oh my God, yeah, I'm doing good. Oh my God, yeah, how are you? Yeah, oh my God, everything's been so great." It made me realize like everyone is really faking it too. Even when we're having a hard ass time. Like we're all just pretending that everything is great, everything is fine. When really in the inside we're just like, fuck, like I need a break. I need to rest. Or like everything's just a mess right now. But let's pretend everything's okay and everything will be okay. We always say that to ourselves. Like, let's fake it till we make it. And sometimes you don't gotta fake it till we make it. But sometimes you just gotta stop and realize we need to stop faking it and be real with ourselves, because if we're not real with us, who's gonna be real with us, right? So examples of like faking until you make it is like social media versus like real life, right? So when people look at my social media, it's like, oh my God, I'm always like traveling, I'm always out having fun, doing such fun things. But real life, y'all, I just be home doing nothing and babysitting. Like literally. That's what I be doing every day. And like real life situation as of right now, I've been like hella job searching. It's been so freaking hard just finding a damn job. Every job just is just like rejection after rejection. But I'm not gonna show that on social media. I'll be like, I'm so stressed because I can't find a job. No, I'm gonna post that I'm traveling. I'm gonna post I'm having such a good time. I'm happy, because you choose what you want to show on social media. Not a lot of people knows everything behind closed doors or what's going on. And then another example is like acting confident when you're unsure. For example, like somebody asks you, or like this, right? When you see someone, they're like, "Oh my God, it's been so long. Like, how are you? How have you been?" but you completely don't remember them or remember their name, but you just like, oh my God, hi, yeah, it has been so long. How are you doing? That's just hella faking it. Like, just be like, oh, I totally, I forgot your name. Like, sorry, can you please tell me your name again? Just be up real. Just be real. Now that I think back on it, I'm just like, why did I even do that? That makes like me feel worse because like I don't remember who they are. So, but then the reason why I do that is because I feel bad because I don't remember who they are. But then now I don't know who they are. And yeah, that's another example of faking it. And then another one just be also like the acting confident when really you're very you're not, like examples of this is like when I do photo shoots, right? Sometimes I feel very insecure and I look at myself and like, ew, like why do I look so like fat or like why do I look like that? Look at my skin texture, all that stuff. But then if you look at my pictures, you'll see like I look so confident. I look like I love my body, love everything, But there comes days when I don't. I'm just like, ew, like I need to change some things, So I feel that's a lot of like faking it till we make it, or just faking it in life in general. And like I said, like right now too, like personal examples, like me not having a job, right? So when I see people and they ask me like how am I doing, I'm just like, oh, I'm doing good, I'm doing great. Like it's like been going great. If I see people that I haven't seen in a while, I'll just let them know I'm doing good. But then if I'm with like, of course, my close friends, like my bestie or Lex, I'm just like, yeah, I've been so stressed. Job searching is just so hard. So like, if you're not close to me, you wouldn't know like I'm going through it. I'm going through it, but we're being real in this episode, so I'm letting y'all know I'm going through it. I'm looking for a damn job. It's been so hard. This job market is just ass right now, but your girl got it, and we applying to jobs every single day. So fingers crossed that we get one soon. Yeah. So why do you guys think that we fake it? Why I think that we fake it is just like fear, or judgment. Like for example, me saying, like, oh, I'm currently job searching. I don't have a job right now. I fear saying that because people are like, what the heck? Why is this girl like jobless? Like, she's so like at this age, she's jobless. How is she jobless and still traveling? How is she jobless and doing this and that? Like that's like a fear for me of what people would say about me. That's why I don't really tell people like, oh, I'm jobless or I'm searching for a job. And then another one would just be like, not really fitting in. Sometimes you hang out with different groups of people. And I feel like when you hang out with different groups of people, you kind of change your persona of who you are. You adjust yourself to that certain group. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing because different people do different things or different groups. Like, for example, I might be with this group of friends because we party a lot. Or I might be with this group of friends because we do really more low key and chill stuff. So with them, I have different energies. But I feel like when you completely have a different identity when you're with different people or different groups, then I think that's like something you need to work on, fix, because I don't think you should be doing that. You should be staying true to yourself. And then I think another reason is like we think we're being behind in life. We're constantly comparing ourselves to others, and we really think that we're so behind in life that we start just faking it. And I think one thing right now that really like gets to me, okay, I know some of y'all are like, okay, AI, whatever, you guys are fine with it, but okay, like a little AI, whatever, but then the ones that like constantly use AI for like all their photos, or sometimes they make it their like personality, or like, I went on this trip, and then it's just an AI photo and they didn't go on a trip. I've seen some people where they've taken AI to the next level and make it their whole lives, or like they fake stories with AI. It's just kind of crazy. Like, what the heck? You guys need to come back to reality, okay? It's kind of scary that you guys are using AI to make it your whole life. And just go out and do that damn photo shoot instead of using AI, okay? I feel like the more you use AI, the more you fake it, the more you start loving how you look the AI way and not your true self. So I just feel like AI now is way too much. Y'all need to freaking stop with AI. The water's gonna dry out and the world's gonna end. Yeah. Anyways, so back to like, Yeah, comparison. I feel like there's so much social media pressure that we constantly compare ourselves, like I said, and we compare our journey with others who their journey looks perfect online, right? But you don't know what's going like on behind closed doors. So I feel like because of social media, people now just make it so hard on themselves and are like, why am I in this stage of life when they're like so far in life, But like we've always said in our previous episodes, everyone are in different stages of life and they have different races in life where different timelines in life where we reach different things at different times, and that's completely fine. And we will get to where we need to when the time comes, as long as we're working hard towards it. So I feel like social media has really taken a toll on the human race because we just take it too seriously, y'all. Sometimes we just need to take a break off of social media because social media can really do a lot to you mentally and emotionally. So yeah, definitely social media is has I think pretty bad impacts, and it has its good and its bad. It depends on how you use it. But I definitely think younger kids do not need social media. Me seeing all these young kids on social media, I mean, like back then we had social media too. I was like 12 or 13 on like Asian Town, but now I feel like it's different, and I feel like now I don't know, it's a generation, but they learn things and they know things too fast or too much that it kind of scares me. Yeah. Anyways, that's off topic, but yeah, I really think that social media is a big impact on why we kind of fake it. And it's like we want people to only see this part of us and think that we're a certain way when really we're completely different. So I think it's good for us to be real from time to time. So this is me being real right now. Like the internal voice that is like always there is like, don't let them see this mess. Don't let them see the mess that I am right now. Don't let them see the mess of my life that it is right now. But really, that's the reality of it. Everybody goes through messes in life. Everybody goes through obstacles in life and problems in life, and that's completely fine. That's okay because life isn't perfect. Our life is not perfect, y'all. And I hope y'all remember that because it's okay to fake it here and there, but don't fake it too much where you fake your whole life, okay? All right. So this like the good of like the faking it, everyone's faking it is basically I think it also helps you build confidence. Like for example, like for when I do my photo shoots, I feel very insecure, but I tell myself like, girl, you got this. Like this is you're amazing, you're beautiful. Me telling myself affirmations, and after I do that photo shoot, I look I'm like, damn, I really did look good. It helps you really build the confidence of like I was really just downplaying myself and putting myself down, and really I am beautiful, I look great. I really think that helps you build confidence. But when you start to like sabotage yourself too much, then I think it's really time for you to, sit down and work through some self loving and more positive affirmations with yourself. And then I also think that it helps you take opportunities, right? I feel like there comes opportunities when you doubt yourself, but you're like, no, I got this. And you do got it. And because you do good at it, people see that, oh, she's actually good at that. And then it gives you more opportunities. So that really ties into like fake it till you make it. And that can work. For example, like I'm going to pretend that I'm a content creator and I'm going to keep doing content creation stuff every single day and I'm going to make it. So that's why we're going to keep posting our damn vlogs, keep posting on TikTok, our daily lives, our mukbanger stuff. And I'm going to keep doing all that because one day I'm going to make it. As long as you're consistent and you always do it, it will come. All right. So when it's bad is when you constantly create that self doubt. You're always doubting yourself every single day that you always have to be fake. You know, you're always doubting that, oh my God, they probably don't like how I am, who I am. So you fake your persona, you fake your whole identity, or you just feel like you always have to perform every single day and be someone different every single day, then that's when it gets like mentally exhausting. And that's when like, okay, this is bad. Like, this is taking a whole different turn. It shouldn't be this way. You shouldn't be faking your whole existence, your whole personality to people in your life. That's when you need to stop and turn around and really reevaluate yourself and who you are and really dive deep down and work on yourself. So that ties down to like the uglies of always faking it, right? You start losing your real self because you don't know who you truly are anymore. When you're always continuously faking who you are on social media, who you are to people, you you lose sight of who you truly are outside of that. And you start forgetting what you actually want in life. Because I think a lot of people really follow the trend these days, even though that's not truly who they are or what they like, but because it's trendy, you think that, oh, if I do it, people might like me or people might notice me and stuff. So I feel like when you start doing that, you actually truly forget what your dreams actually are. Like, why did I want to become a content creator, or why did I want to start Madam Hmong Girl? When once you start following the trend or just following what you think is popular and what you think people like, and you're always doing it based on others' opinions, then I think you start losing sight of what you truly want. And then lastly, living for others instead of yourself. And I think that's something that happens every single day subconsciously without us knowing it. But like for me, I think it happens to me a lot, especially growing up as like a Hmong daughter. I feel like I subconsciously live for others and do so much for others that I forget to do things for myself. And as long as I am aware of that and I acknowledge it, I am slowly working on it, then that is fine. But if I continue to always live for others and not for me, then is it truly even my life at this point? And yeah, so that ties it down to, how do you know you're faking it, or signs that you're faking it in life, y'all? Signs that you're faking it is saying yes when you want to say no. First and foremost, basically, if you don't want to do something, you say yes. You're faking it. If someone asks, "Is this fun?" but you don't like it, but you still say yes, definitely faking it. Be more real, be more authentic to yourself, and also pretending to know everything. Like, oh my god, have you watched that movie? Oh my god, yeah, I have watched it. Or, do you know what that word means? You're like, yeah, of course I do, but then you don't know what it means at all. Or like, do you know what this festival is? And you're like, yes, I do, but you have no knowledge of what it is. Depending who you hang out with, and you want to like really like blend in with them, then I feel like you fake it a lot and pretend that you know everything that's going on so that you can get along with them. And then third, of course, comparing yourself constantly to people in your life or people you see on social media. And then when people praise you, you feel like a fraud because that's not who you truly are. So who are they really praising? So to tie it down, last but not least, how I am planning to be more authentic to my true self. I think I've been doing this a lot lately, but being more real on social media. So usually on my Instagram, I usually post more of my photo shoots, but I've been posting a lot more of my personal life, like traveling. But outside of that, I do have like my Finsta where I post like my personal life and things I do or whatever I'm going through. So I am being more real on that, on social media in that way. And then also just setting boundaries for, I think personally, like for yourself, like to not cross that boundary and not be true to yourself and to be more authentic. And really, we always say this, but really journaling and self reflection at the end of the day to see how your day went and like just see if you stayed true to yourself that day. Lastly, accepting that it's okay to not have it all together. At this time, day, and age, not everyone has their life together. Everyone's going through different things in life, like I said. So it's okay if you don't have it all together. And lastly, letting go of perfection, which is so hard to do. But like we always say, nothing is perfect. And it's okay if it's not perfect. Life isn't perfect. I'm not perfect. And that's just life. Nothing will be perfect. Things that are shown on social media is just what they want to show you. It's not, you don't know what's going through behind closed doors. So it's okay if life isn't perfect or you're not perfect, and we still love our imperfections. I always say I love my imperfections and I learn to love them more each day. So yeah, letting go of perfection. So just a reminder that it's okay if you fake it in life here and there. Everyone's also faking it sometimes. It's completely normal, but the goal is, of course, to be more real with yourself so that you can be more real with others. And the more you do that, I feel like the more you truly know who you are and you truly find your authentic self. So yeah. Please comment down below your faking it moments and when you realize that, damn, I'm faking it, you know. I definitely want to know your stories because I feel like so much happens in daily life where we do fake it but we don't realize it. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. You can find Madam Homegirl on all social media platforms at Madam Homegirl on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify. Don't forget to like and comment on YouTube and subscribe. And don't forget to rate us on Spotify and also give us a comment. And we're here for you every Wednesday. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. Truly appreciate you all. My Before we do end though, my advice for the week is stop faking it. Be more real, be more authentic. Yeah, that's all. And I will see you soon, girlies. Mwah.